guys, welcome back to the channel. I've decided I needed to go ahead and film an update on the challenge because I think it's been a few weeks since the last one, maybe even a month now, I'm not sure. I have filmed several videos since then. I've released a few. There are still some waiting to be released that are scheduled. However, I don't know which videos you will have seen before this one. I just know that in several of the videos that I've filmed lately, I told you guys I've put myself on restrictions. I cannot go thrifting for a while, which means normal challenge videos won't be happening. So normally I come on, I tell you what I sold, and then I show you a haul, and I can't do that this time because I'm on restrictions. God, I hope this video makes some kind of sense by the time I edit it. So I've got no challenge haul for you, but I have sold several things, and I wanted to at least let you know what's selling, and hopefully I'll be able to go thrifting again soon. I think when we ended the last challenge video, just had to double check, but yes, we left off in the last challenge video with $21.38 in our challenge bank. After that, I sold one of the original challenge items I went out and bought with the first $10 bill, which were the driftwood denim shorts that were embroidered. I'll pop a picture in. I sold those for $15 as part of a bundle with another item that was not part of the challenge. So out of that, I made $13.24, which brings our challenge bank total to $34.63. After that, I sold the Forever 21 crocheted halter top. Sold that for $15 on, I believe it was eBay. And from that, I made $11.82, which gives us $46.45 in the challenge bank. Then I sold that New Tags Banana Republic, the purple tunic, for $17.95. I believe that was also on eBay, which gave us $14.58 going into the challenge bank, which brought our balance to $61.03. Then we sold the New Tags Barefoot Dreams cardigan for $45.50. I want to say that was also eBay. If I'm wrong about any of this, I'm sorry. I don't have it written down in front of me, and I have a terrible memory. From that, we made $36.92, which brought our challenge bank total to $97.95, getting really close to $100. Then we sold the Minnetonka sandals. I believe that went out to a viewer, Kathy, right? Actually, I think I may be naming off a few of the things that Kathy purchased. And she bought those, I believe those were on Depop, for $16, and that gave us $14.75 to add to the challenge bank, which brought our total, drum roll please, no, to $112.70. So that is what pushed us over the $100 mark. Thank you, Kathy. Then I sold those really cute peacock harem pants for $20 on Poshmark, and I made $16, which gave us $128.70 in our challenge bank. Then we sold that peach Nike running long sleeve shirt. It's so funny because when I was listing that, I didn't think anybody was going to want it. A couple of these items that sold really fast, I did not think that anybody was gonna want. But anyway, the peach Nike running long sleeve shirt, I took an offer of $15, and from that we made $12. I believe I sold that on Poshmark, and so $12 goes into the challenge bank, giving us $140.70. Then I had another bundle sale on Poshmark, and it was one item from the challenge, one not from the challenge, and the item from the challenge was the packed organic spaghetti strap tank, and I sold that one for $15 and made $12. So that gave us $152.70 in the challenge bank. And then I sold that basic equipment, the brown thick flannel. It had some tiny little like red and blue stripes in it. Turns out it was vintage, and I think I could have gotten more for it if I would have waited, but I put it up, and within a couple hours I got an offer. I think I listed it at $25, but I got an offer for $15, and you know, it was a bins item. It had some flaws on it. It was pretty boring. So I accepted the offer for $15, which gave us $11.38 to add to the challenge bank, and that brings our grand total right now in the challenge bank at $164.08. So that's pretty exciting for me. I still have items from the challenge that I have not yet gotten listed, but I am making progress and we are making money. Now it does suck that I can't go thrifting, but to be honest, I don't really need to. All I really need to do is list the items I have. So I do have this little notebook for my challenge, and this is how I've been keeping up with what we've made and spent. And then so here is all the items that we have in the challenge, and I've got them, you know, this is where we started. This was my very first trip, the 3 items that we purchased and what we sold, and then the next trip, and so on and so forth. So anything that you see, anything you see with the green lines through it is something that has sold. Everything with the little dots next to it, it has been listed. And then the purple is things from these thrift trips that I'm keeping. So here's the first page, page number 2. So we have a lot more dots on this page. Page number 3, not quite as many dots. Page 4, got a good bit right here. We still need to get some listed down here. And then page 5, the last page, we only have a few dots. So lots of things still to list. Now I do have a lot of these pictured, measured, and saved in my draft bank, but it's just getting those. Some of the pictures I took, you guys, I took against this gray background because I have not yet found a good place to photograph it. This is what I'm working with. And for whatever reason, when I use the background remover, on most of the pictures, it takes all of the blanket out of the photo, and it's great. But some of the pictures, especially pants and sometimes dresses, it leaves part of the gray blanket in the background of the photo, as if it's part of the garment. Sometimes it's just a little bit, and sometimes it's like wild chunks just coming out in weird places, and I have not been able to find a free way to get those pictures corrected yet. So I haven't listed several items just because I cannot get the background right, and there's a flaw in my process, because once I photograph and measure, I put them in their respective packages with what they are, the weight and the measurements, so that I can fill that information out in the eBay stuff, and then save it in my drafts. Well, I don't know which photos the background is not going to fully come out in, so all these items are already put away. I don't want to have to waste bags to try to re-photograph these items, so I'm not sure what to do other than maybe just give in and pay for an editing software. And I would be fine with doing that if they would allow me to pay month to month, so I can decide if I like it, if I want to continue to pay for it after, you know, I pay for a month, use it, and then if I decide I don't like the app, I just don't pay for it anymore. That's not the way that most of these apps work. They want to show you a monthly price, but you got to pay for the full thing. You got to pay for the year. So what happens if I don't like the way the app works? Then I'm just out all that money? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So still trying to figure that stuff out. And again, I'm sorry I don't have a haul for you. I really wish I did. I mean, if you want to watch some hauls, I've got some going up on my channel. And I've got a couple work with me's coming out maybe. I want to start doing what solds, like weekly what solds. I really wanted to start those last year, but I didn't feel like I was selling enough. And some weeks I don't. I want a more variety of content on my channel. I know I started this off as kind of a challenge channel, but it's been a lot of fun, and I just like having you guys to share my hauls with, because I don't have people in my normal everyday life that get excited about this stuff. If you would be interested in seeing some what solds from me, let me know. Oh, you guys, I've been doing research and stuff. You guys remember these boots? I love these boots, okay? They're the Joseph Seibel boots, and if they were my size, I'd be keeping them because I love them so much. So I've been doing some research. I just listed them on eBay, I believe, and as it turns out, these are actually quite special. On the website, these are sold out. These are called the Sanja 09s in the Cognac Combi colorway. And they are sold out on the website. They were originally $195, and they are made with sheepskin. It's not just whatever normal leather they use. This is sheepskin leather, and that's why it is so incredibly soft in there. There's a lot of information in my description on eBay, because there was a lot of information about these shoes and why they're designed this way and what it does for your foot. So I have them listed for $75. I was gonna list them for $30, but after doing my research and finding out like how high quality these boots are, I think they're worth the $75. These things are gonna last forever, and they're gonna be incredibly comfortable. They wick moisture away, they're breathable, they have like just so many different things going for them. So yeah, I was really excited to learn that about these shoes. Also, there's lots of things that I've been learning about the items while doing my research for my listings, and sometimes I want to come back and just do a video showing you the items again and telling you what I learned about each item, but I'm not sure if that's something you'd be interested in, so let me know. All right, before I make this video too long, let me go. I just wanted to update you on the challenge because I'm sure that some of you are wondering what happened, and I am very sad that I cannot go thrifting for the challenge. Actually, I can't go thrifting at all, like done. I'm on restrictions until I get a lot of this taken care of, cut myself off. Just trying to be a responsible adult. Okay, so yeah, just an update. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about me starting the wet solds. If you want updates on the research I've been doing, maybe it'll help you in some way, I don't know. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.